Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. So I am actually trying out another luxury foundation today. I don't know what it is, but I've been into the natural matte kind of luminous type of foundations, and also looking at my foundation collection is looking very sad right now, especially in my shade range. Yeah, so I needed some new foundation. I'm very into this look right now, especially when, you know, spring is approaching or is here and summer's approaching. I'm kind of getting into that dewy type of look right now. So as you guys can see in the title, I'm testing out the Guerlain L'Essential Longwear Matte Natural Foundation. And as you guys know, I usually work for about 12-hour days, or I'm out about for 12-hour days. So we'll see how well this holds up. But before we get started with today's video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and ring that bell so you notify when I do upload a new video. And don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you like Guerlain or like matte, natural, luminous kind of looking foundations lately or forever. And don't forget to follow me on my social media handles, and let's get started with the video. So before we actually get started with the video or like the tutorial and the demonstration of it and everything, I just want to talk a little bit about the product itself. So of course, Guerlain is a very luxury item, is available at Sephora, and this particular one is retail for $69. For $69, you do get your standard fluid ounce, but the component itself, it looks quite small, in my opinion, compared to the other foundation bottles and other components that you've seen. They look a little bit more larger. For some reason, I feel like this is very tiny and it kind of fits in the palm of my hand. Like I can probably do a fist or whatever, but it's very tiny. So I didn't know how I felt about it. And also because the component is a frosted glass, the shade is very deceiving, which I don't really like. But of course, this is a luxury brand. This is supposed to be up there, you know. But I do like it. It's a very cute component and everything. I just saying that it looks a little small.
That's what she said.
So for $69, again, you get 1 fluid ounce. And looking at the Sephora website, it looks like there are 30 shades. And the shade that I got is in 2W Light. Yeah, 2W Light. So if you look at the website, it's under like C for cool, N for neutral, and W for warm. Even though they do have a lot of shade ranges there, I do wish they had a little bit more undertones, just in case if anyone is a little bit more golden, slightly olive, you know, that type of thing. Maybe they'll have more in the future, who knows. But for 30 shades, for a luxury line, it's actually not that bad. So this is supposed to be matte, long wearing, and it's supposed to give you this luminous kind of dewy finish. It's also a lightweight formula, and it also has a vegetal silk extract. It helps to delicately mattify complexion with no mask-like effect. So it has beauty protecting ingredients that help let the skin breathe, and beauty boosting ingredients such as a white cocoa bean extract to help boost the hydration, support the skin barrier, and the skin's natural defenses. And also it's supposed to help with the pores, helps even out the skin tone. Very lightweight, very breathable. But of course, definitely we shall see within the demonstration, which is right about now. For some reason, it does look a lot smaller than I anticipated, but then again, it's a little bit more wider. I don't know, maybe it's just me, it's just how the component is, but it does look a little smaller. So we're gonna give this a good shake. So we're gonna go in with 1 pump. Because the component is very frosted, it's very deceiving of like what the true color is. But let's hope it kind of oxidizes a little bit, or it's sheer enough that you know, I picked the right color. I must say that there is a fragrance to this. I could definitely smell it. So if you're sensitive to smells and fragrances in your foundation, I would not recommend this. Definitely not. And also, today is Friday, and it is my long day. So we will definitely test this out to see how it wears for 12 hours as usual. I'm not gonna try this for 24 because, yeah, I'm gonna try that. But if anything, this will probably be on my face for the next about maybe 14-ish hours. What time is it right now? It's like almost 7. It's 6:45. I don't think it looks half bad. So maybe the light 2W light is not that bad. Like, I don't mind fragrance, but totally fragrance. I'm pretty sure that this will dissipate throughout the day. You know what? I think one pump is enough. If anything, maybe I'll go in like not even half a pump to give some more coverage. It's quite matte. I could see a little bit of luminosity. I mean, there is enough coverage there where I covered a bit of my a little bit of acne up there, but not full coverage enough where it's covering this little blemish on the side of my head here, where my temple is. So I would like to say this like medium to buildable. The color doesn't look too off, even with like the SPF. You know, there's not a lot of like flashback, even with like the lights and everything. I feel like if I went to 3W, that it would be too dark for me. So I'm like kind of in between the two. And I'm not gonna get some sun anytime soon anyway, so I could work with this for now. It evened everything out. My pores look pretty good. My forehead looks great. Once again, this is a very buildable coverage, so you can build it up if you want to cover any little bit more blemishes right there. I'm gonna move on to concealer and all that and finish the rest of my face and get the foundation off my wrist right now. And I will do some check-ins and give you guys an update of what my thoughts are with this, you know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, this is my first check-in and it's about 12 o'clock right now, so roughly about 5 hours in. And what I've noticed is that my pores look really good. There was a bit of a wear, as you can see, like a bit of a glow, a little bit of luminosity. It did not settle into my fine lines, so that's still good. Forehead's still in check as well. So far so good. Okay guys, so this is the second check-in today. It is now 5:20, so almost 5:30 right now. And you know what? It's still holding up quite well for a 10-hour day right now. Yeah, 10 hours because I put this on closer to 7. So taking a closer look, my forehead looks pretty darn good, I must say. There's no breakage right there. It's not oily, and it's one of the areas where it usually produces oil too, and especially like my nose, there is not a lot of oil around there. The cheeks are still looking good. There's a nice, like some sort of luminosity to there. It's like a nice glow. So I do have to say the foundation on the side of my nose right here, it is getting a little shiny, and it's starting to break apart a little bit. But for a 10-hour day, it's actually not too bad. And also a big thing is that it did not settle into my smile lines, because that was also a big thing to for certain foundations, that it'll settle into my smile lines right here. It won't show too much, but it will still kind of show, right? But it didn't do that at all, and I'm quite impressed, especially with the color wise. It's not too bad actually. I thought it would have been a little bit too light, but it somehow like worked itself out. It evened everything out. It doesn't feel cakey. Even after 10 hours, it feels quite comfortable, and the pores still look pretty good. So I don't hate this foundation right now. Of course, we will see sometime past 7 o'clock, maybe 8 o'clock or so. So we'll push about maybe 13 hours to see how this wears, because I don't think anybody would really go past 13 hours. Actually, I kind of do every now and then because I have to stay back for work, but rarely would that ever happen. And yeah, anyway, so but it did not settle anywhere else. Everything still looks good. Not bad so far. Don't like the breakage around the nose, like I said, but you know, sometimes foundations do that. So, but just so you guys know. So I will check back in the next like 3-4-ish hours or so. Anyways, you guys, it is now 7:32. I know I was going to push it to about 8 o'clock, but for the next half hour, I don't really think it's going to make much of a difference. So we're doing about 12.5-hour wear, maybe just a little bit over 12.5, just because I applied this around like 6:45. So it's nearing the 13-hour mark. But getting a closer look at this, Ooh, that's way too close there. So a closer look at this, my forehead, let's just address the forehead first. It's still looking pretty, like, I don't want to say matte, but there's like it's a nice wear to it. I kind of like it, I'm not gonna lie. My nose, like the bridge of my nose still looks pretty matte. Pores are looking great. I did mention in my previous check-in that the foundation is starting to break up a little bit around the nose. It hasn't broken up since then, but you can definitely tell that there is a bit of shine there. And you won't notice the breakage unless you're really, really close to my face. But then again, I'm wearing a mask anyway, so you wouldn't be able to tell. But just so you guys know that there is some breakage around here. Again, the pores look great. As you can see at the cheeks, there is some like dewiness on there. There's a nice looking glow. Around here is still fairly matte. So by the looks of this, it looks really, really good right now. Like T-zone's looking not too oily. It's controlling it to some extent, especially for basically almost a 13-hour wear. It's looking pretty darn good. And I'm just looking at myself in the mirror right here, and from afar, it looks flawless. Like it doesn't look like anything is wrong with it. Nothing's moved. It's breathable. It's light, and it doesn't look like anything has really changed from like 13 hours ago. Not much really. And also I've been wearing a mask like all day, like on and off. So in terms of transfer as well, it's not that bad. Like there is a bit of transfer, but it's still held up quite well. And the fact that like you have like this kind of luminous, kind of dewy look is pretty nice. And also if you don't want it, you can always kind of like pat the areas that you don't want that much like glow and everything like that. But either way, it's still looking pretty darn good for 13 hours. Like I think it pushes for another few hours. For me, if it was like a longer night for me, if I had to stay back at the office for whatever reason, but it's looking mighty good. And I must say that I kind of like this. For $69, it's actually not that bad. I really like it. It is a very high pricey ticket item, I will say that. But if you want this type of a finish, and you know, if you have a combo skin like I do, I would give this a go. If you guys have the money, if you want to splurge on a foundation, I would definitely recommend this and give this a try. So I definitely approve of this for sure, if you guys do have the money to splurge. So anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I definitely miss doing like these like check-ins with you guys and everything like that. I probably won't do another foundation review for a long time, because I think I have my foundation collection set already until, I don't know, something expires or whatever. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And before you leave, make sure you check out these other two videos right here if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!